What is going on, you guys? In this video today, we're going to talk about a source of passive income that you've probably never heard about before. And I'll just come out and say it. Plain and simple, this is called web hosting. Now, I'm sure you're familiar with Bluehost, HostGator, GoDaddy, Namecheap, all these other companies where when you need a website, that's where you go to get your hosting. But did you know that it's possible to run your own web hosting company and leverage these other companies, use their equipment, but make money by reselling their equipment? Now, before you freak out and turn away, let me kind of explain how this works and how I came across this. So I love passive income. We invest in real estate, we do stocks, we've got all these different things because I want to live a life of freedom. I don't want to be tied to a 9-to-5 job forever. I don't want to wait until I'm 67 to retire. I want to earn passive income so that I can stop working and take control of my life. So we're actively searching for sources of passive income that give us that consistent revenue stream month after month after month without us having to do a whole ton. So real estate is probably one of the biggest ones. We love real estate. We're constantly investing in real estate because we get that cash flow. But I also want to diversify my income. Now, when I was just starting out doing this, I didn't really know where to start. I didn't know what I wanted to do. And so naturally, what I did was I turned to Google and I said, you know what, I'm going to look and see what are some ways that people are earning passive income. So obviously I typed in how to earn passive income. And I got a blog post, or maybe a bunch of blog posts, and it just kind of felt to me like they were regurgitating the exact same stuff, but it was in a different format. So now it was in a blog post, or maybe it was in a YouTube video, or I don't know. It just kind of felt like it was the exact same thing that was just repeated in a different format. And I think pretty much every single one of these videos or blog posts, they were like, start an Etsy store, or write an ebook, or start a blog, or just do all these things. And I was kind of like, none of these really interest me. Nothing really jumped out at me. It just seemed like, let's just use these same things over and over and over again, and we're going to tell people to start a store, do Shopify, drop shipping, do all these different things. I was like, I want to do something different. I don't want to do any of that. I then realized that there was a source of passive income that I already had access to that I just hadn't really tapped into yet, and that was reseller web hosting. So what this is essentially you rent a server from a company. You rent a server and you pay a fee every month. I think my server is $40 now, but it didn't start at that. It started at $20. So I rent a server from a company, and then on that company, I can host as many websites on that as I want to. Now, the great thing though is that you decide the pricing for each one of those individual websites. So I could have 20 websites on this one single server, and even though I'm paying $20 or $30 or whatever it is for this server, I could charge each one of those clients 15, 20, 50, 75, whatever it is. As long as I can get the client to agree to that price, I get to cash that in. So I realized that with just one client, I could pay for my entire server rental. And then every additional client above and beyond that, that was money in my pocket. And it was consistent, residual, passive income that just came in month after month after month without me really having to do anything. Now, I don't want to give you the illusion that this was easy. It's not like there's no work involved. And I think there's kind of a misconception with that. A lot of people think that, you know what, passive income, I should have to do no work and I'm just going to roll in the dough. This money is just going to keep coming in automatically with me having to do anything. And that couldn't be further from the truth. That is not at all how it works. But it's really sweet to be able to do the work up front, put in a little bit of effort, and then have just this residual trickle of money coming in month after month. So right now I've got over 80 clients that I host websites for. And again, each one of these are just giving me a residual passive income month after month without me really having to do much. Occasionally I'll have a client that messages me and said, hey, can you change this? Can you tweak this? Can you do this? Can you look into this? But I'm not exaggerating. I don't spend more than 30 minutes per month managing all of my clients. All of them. It's really that simple. And the reason for that is because I have a good company that I run my server with. They take care of a lot of the headache for me. And that's pretty much it. I mean, I don't want to make it sound like is just this magical whiz bang. You don't have to do anything. You just snap your fingers and, you know, all this money comes in. It's not that easy, but it's not as difficult as people would have you think. So if this sounds too good to be true, I'm gonna link a playlist here where I talk about step by step how I do this, how I buy a server, how I sell my services to clients, how much I charge, you know, everything that I've had to do to set up this process, but it's really not that difficult. So be sure to check out that playlist. It's going to walk you through step by step. And then of course, if you have any questions on how I do different things, go ahead and leave those down in the comment section below. I'd be happy to answer those questions. I've got clients right now ranging anywhere from $15 is my cheapest one. I've got some clients all the way up to $75 a month. So, I mean, you can do the math. It's not Lambo money. It's not crazy money. But if you haven't kind of got into this passive income mindset yet of having this money work for you so that you don't have to, this is the way to do it. Start now, start slow, and it slowly just ramps up. And now it makes a couple $1,000s per month for me. I mean, again, it's not Lambo money. I'm not buying jets or anything, but it's really nice knowing that if I were to lose my job tomorrow, that I would have this consistent side income that would cover all my bills and all my expenses. It's pretty sweet. So if you haven't checked it out, again, check out that playlist. I'll also link it down in the description below. Until next week, thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you later.